And we saw a little bit of your reaction on social media time with this club
Yeah.
coming back home and whatnot. Now that it's getting real, you're going to training, you're seeing your teammates, coaching staff, everything. How does it feel? Are you still pinching yourself a little bit playing back home? Or?
Yes, I've been saying this over and over again, but it really is like a dream come true. And for a while, it wasn't feeling real, and it still almost doesn't feel real just because all these places are so familiar to me. Um, but I'm so excited, and it's been such an awesome transition, and the club has been taking such great care of us. So I'm really excited to be back home.
Well, what kind of went into? I mean, I know that there's a lot of machinations of good deals and movement and that kind of thing, but was this sort of something that you wanted to do? Maybe of course, you said that kind of thing about potentially wanting to come back here when the Royals were announced.
Yeah, obviously, like, yeah, when I heard the Royals were coming back, I was like, oh, that would be really cool. It wasn't something I went directly to Houston with. I did show some interest though. Um, so yeah, I didn't really know how it was like my first time doing that, so I didn't really know how that went out. My agent helped me out with all that. So, but yeah, it was awesome.
How do you see yourself kind of fitting into it? I don't know if you remember much of this. You were probably pretty young, but she
Yeah,
used to be a pretty good striker back in her day. She's all
yeah,
right. She's all right.
yeah.
And so, how do you see yourself kind of playing into her system and what you're learning about her culture and her tactics? Everything.
Yeah, like you said, Amy was such a great player, and I feel so fortunate that I get to learn from her specifically. Like you mentioned, she's a forward just like me, and I think that she has aspects of her game that I could definitely learn from. Back to play, being stronger and stuff. So I'm just really excited, and Amy, she pushes us. She expects a lot from us, so I think that she'll demand a lot from us. But I'm very excited to see how we all do and um, how we all fit into her system. So
Cameron, welcome back to Utah.
thank you.
I'll say this for the casual or the new fan, just a little bit of background. So you're a Utah native, played
Yes.
for the Y, you're a goal scoring machine. So we're excited to have you back.
Thank you.
From that time, though, you spent some time on the East with Gotham. As you just mentioned, you spent some time in the Southwest with the Dash.
Yes.
I want to take it to a dark moment here for a moment. Let's go to Gotham.
Yeah.
I hate to do this to you. I'm the
No,
guy
it's
who always
okay.
ruins the party, but that was a tough time.
Yeah.
That period. Can you talk about what you learned from a period like that, where it was turbulent,
Yeah.
and how it's made you stronger and more resilient?
Yeah. I mean, Gotham in itself was just a hard transition for me personally. I had never lived out of the state of Utah. I'm from Utah County, so I went to BYU. That's all like right there. So definitely a culture shock in itself. Um, and yeah, Gotham was tough, and being that was my first experience in the NWSL, and it was really tough. Um, but I think that in the NWSL, it's always up and down. It's never consistent. So I think getting that experience right off the bat, it's helped me, have to learn to stay pretty level headed. I have to, no matter what's going on, show up every single day and work my hardest. So I think that with the struggles that came from being at Gotham, it's definitely helped me progress in different aspects, not only the game, but mental strength and stuff like that.
Um, how cool is it to join your former teammate Michaela and also some of the BYU alumni here at the Royals?
Yeah, it was awesome. Like most of you know this, me and Kayla are like best friends. So when I found out I was getting traded, it was actually funny. I was driving to training and she was right next to me. So it was kind of like picture perfect. Like I wouldn't have wanted anyone else there. So I'm really excited, and not to mention the other BYU girls that are here as well. They're all amazing. So I'm very happy that I get to play with them again.
So speaking of training, how has the on-field stuff been going so far? I'm sure there hasn't been too much, just the first
Yeah.
week, but how has that been going? Matching with other players and kind of being on the field.
Yeah. So today was pretty much our first day, like pretty much, doing all on field stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And, with a new team, you have to learn each other's personalities on and off the field. So it's been really awesome. And they've done such a great job, helping us connect on and off the field. And I see us already starting to mesh. So I'm excited for the future.
What do you think it is about? This is a little off topic.
Yeah.
A little towards the end with like talk about your former BYU teammate and Kayla, a bunch of BYU girls on this team, a bunch scattered throughout the league now, 5 draft picks.
Yeah.
from Coach Rockwood's program. What do you think that says about Jen's program in terms of ability to send girls
Yeah.
the way that she has in the leadership?
Yeah, I mean, I love Jen. I only could ever say great things about her and what I've learned from her. I think that she, as well as many coaches that girls are coming from in this league, from college to this, like she sets us up well with a program that demands excellence. We're expected to be the best and train at the best and train at such a high level. And so I think having a college coach like that really helps you and sets you up for success, coming into a new league. So yeah.
Right. This roster, in my opinion, has some depth in some positions.
Yeah.
What do you need to do to keep some of these rookies at bay that are ready to rumble? What do you need to do to make sure that you get a place on the pitch to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I just have to prove myself. I play forward, so I have to score goals. I think that being a leader can help. When people feel comfortable around you, they're going to want to play with you. So having great team chemistry and things with the other players. But yeah, I think just doing my job.